preview of our next January 2-day art and antique sale. So it's 23rd and 24th of January. We're just going to have a quick look round as usual and point out a few interesting things that have come in over the past couple of weeks for sale next week. It's all online at the moment though, so you can browse through the catalogue online. So we'll go straight to it. Got one of my favourite items in the sale to start with. This is this fantastic desk seal here. This is an ivory handle. They call this a memento mori design. So it's the snake wrapped around a skull. So that's all carved from one piece of ivory there. Isn't that incredible work? This is probably mid-19th century. And this base is a seal, so this would have been used to seal documents. And you can see this is likely to be a piece of smoky quartz with someone's monogram engraved in there. So this would be on the desk to seal your letters. But that's a magnificent thing. I haven't seen another one like this. The estimate is 300 to 500, but I think that could be a very popular item. Could make quite a lot more. The first group in the sale are these collections of pens, some very good quality fountain pens here. This is Cartier in its original box. Probably going to make 150 or so pounds. Mont Blanc, it's a lovely fountain pen there. Nice chunky sort of style of pen, absolutely immaculate condition. And there are more Mont Blanc items here, and I think these are more Cartier as well. That's a nice little collection that starts the sale off. Always very popular things as well. And just have a quick look at the cabinets here. This is nice. This is an 18th century bracket clock. So this would have originally sat on a bracket mounted on the wall. It's a mahogany case, an 8-day striking movement. And this is known as a repeat movement. So this actually has a cord at the side here that you can pull to tell the hours. So when I pull it, I won't pull it at the moment because it'll chime 10 times. But that's a beautiful clock. And if we look inside the back, it's always worth looking inside these clocks here. So you get to see the amazing workmanship in there. Look at the engraving all over the back plate of this. Completely original brass movement in there. And as I said, it's 18th century. The estimate on that is, well, it's something over 1,000. So 1,000 to 1,500 is the estimate. But we don't see that very often either, really. Masses of Chinese things in this time, and some of these are potentially quite interesting pieces from a private house. So a few of these oriental things. We'll come back to them in a minute. I know there's a bronze Buddha a bit further along here that I'm going to show you. There's the bronze Buddha, which is very detailed, and I'm sure that is quite an early one. Quite a lot of silver. Will's going to have a look at the watches and the jewellery in just a moment. This is nice. This is a rare aquatint, and it's by Joan Miró. So it's an original aquatint. This was published in 1971. There were only 250 of them printed by Miró. A world-famous artist. Fantastic image there, and a very rare print. And that estimate is going to be between 2,000 and 3,000. I think there are only less than half a dozen that have ever come up for sale at auction anywhere in the world, and they all tend to make several £1,000s anyway. So that's quite exciting. Some weapons all over the table here, and this is an interesting one. So this particular style of dagger is called a dirk, which is this very curved style. And this is a British Navy dagger here, and these were carried by the midshipmen in the Navy. That's a nice little thing there. That should be probably sort of a couple of hundred or so at least. Very stylish marble sculpture here, probably sort of mid 20th century. and just an interesting and fashionable sort of design there. What have we got? Lots more things here. More oriental things and more weapons. Weapons feature heavily in this one. And then what else have we got? So we've got the 2 days. So we do have the antique sale on the Wednesday, and then we have on the Thursday is our main picture sale, where we have probably just under 300 lots of pictures in this sale, but that's all illustrated as well on here. And I'll just show you this other bronze here, which is this magnificent piece here of Samson and the Lion on a revolving stand. Incredible thing. It's not particularly old, but when this was originally in the art gallery for sale, this was around £20,000 from the gallery. The estimate here is, I think it's about 3,000 to 5,000 for it, but should be well worth that anyway. So we're just going to change over now, and I'll get Will to show you some lovely watches and some diamonds to show you as well.
Hello, welcome back. Just a few other lots just to mention in our afternoon section of our Wednesday antique sale now. I'll just take you through a few of these standout lots of watches in this sale. So starting over here, it's a fairly standard sort of Rolex that we see in our antique sales, but it's still one to point out, and it's got a nice blue dial this time. Usually they're either sort of champagne or silver dials, but this one has quite a nice deep blue to it, and it's obviously original box, and its guarantee and papers there in the back as well. I think these generally make around £1,500, but they're still very stylish watches. It's obviously a ladies one there. Another nice retro looking watch here is the Omega Constellation with a stainless steel case. It's got a quartz movement in here, so just a battery powered one, but still this is the type of watch that seems to be coming back quite a bit, just the retro look to it, and especially with a stainless steel case as well. That should be around 150, something like that. Next one here, lot 305, is a very nice Cartier. It's an 18 karat gold cased Cartier in its original box. No papers for this one, but it's unusual to have, if I can get it off of the the box, there we are. It's unusual to have the 3 sub dials on there as well. So it's a chronograph, which means you can keep track of the time on there as well, and it's got the date dial up at the top, and then the 2 lower dials here. I think we're expecting that one to be around £2,000 to £3,000. But a very nice slim line watch. And the last one, the big one here, probably the best one in the sale for Wednesday, is this IWC Big Ingenieur. It's an absolutely massive dial to it. I mean, you can imagine on a wrist, it's absolutely huge. But we haven't seen any like this coming up on the open market at auction. There have obviously been some on second-hand watch websites, but none like this at auction. So could well surprise us, but I think we're aiming for between 3,000 and 4,000 for it. But a very, very nice luxury watch there. And it does come with its original cardboard box as well, which is got all the frills attached. Look at that. Definitely get your money's worth in boxes anyway. And then just a few lots of the jewellery to point out. So we've got some nice originally cased dress studs and buttons, all from the same vendor, but they're in as new condition, and they're here to be sold. Nice little present there. This one at the back here is quite unusual. Looks like your average large cocktail style ring, but this top part here opens up, It's just got a compartment in there. They call these poison rings. If you have any enemies, this is your sale to deal with them. Lovely 1.4 carat solitaire diamond ring at the front here. This is in from a local house that we've cleared. Very clear diamond there, and it should be between 1,500 and 2,500. But it's a fantastic quality ring. You'd be paying nearly 10 times that for something, for a diamond that quality, probably in Brighton, the Lanes, or any other jeweller for that fact. Interesting coloured garnet here as well. Usually you see garnets in reds, but this is an unusual, they call this demantoid garnets. Some very nice rings in here. Obviously your opals and rubies, and this is probably can't see it at the moment, but if you reflect a light on it, it's a star sapphire. So it reflects a star in this central stone here, and it's surrounded by white sapphires as well. So some really lovely jewellery, again, in this sale. Always seems to be. And another load down here as well. It's another 1.5 carat solitaire diamond ring. Was originally bought for over £12,000, quite locally. Yeah, there's definitely lots to look through, and some stylish Danish silver. Brilliant. Well, so this is all going to be in our sale on Wednesday, the 23rd, which is the antique sale. So we have viewing on the 21st, which is Monday, from 9 till 5. Viewing on the Tuesday, which is the 22nd, from 9 till 7 at night. And then the antique sale, so all of these smalls will be in on the Wednesday. That'll be going on all day. And then the pictures that you can see hanging up on the walls here will be on the Thursday, the 24th. And that sale starts at 11. Antique sale starts at 10. Forgot to mention that. But do come along and have a look and have a browse through the website as well. Thank you.